And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's time for the NBA and the Clippers starting five. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Porter. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. Now here's Murray. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Reggie Jackson, the kick out to Porter. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Outside Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And so here's Denver. The Clippers getting the bucket. Millsap attacking. Back to Porter. The Clippers grab the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard, the pass to Morris. Out to Ibaka. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
And stolen by Gordon. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
George dishes to Jackson. Back to George. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Lets it go. And he lays it straight in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Clippers trail by 3. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Now here's Murray. Inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Ibaka kicks to George. Passes to Morris. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's Porter with the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. For 3, Morris, no good. Gordon inside. He gets that one.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverly. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Pass to Bull. Barton outside. Off target from outside. The pass to Batum. Here's Beverly. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Bull that time on the assist by McGee. Bull's got the lead up to 6 now for Denver.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Now here's Kennard. Beverly looking around. Denver leading by 6. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And that one drops.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Barton. Man passes to Kennard. Beverly for 3. Barton with the rebound. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins has checked in for Los Angeles. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Barton. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Just 4 to shoot.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Beverly. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by McGee. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Morris against Beverly. Kept alive, but they'll get another chance. Morris passes to Barton. And McGee kicks to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris against Beverly. Morris inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mann. 1:27 left in the first half. From deep three-point range, Denver grabs the miss. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
1:10 left now here in the second.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
Barton kicks to Morris. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Passes it to Kennard. They could use a bucket. The Clippers get another chance here. Pass to Beverly. Fires for 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Mann.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. And Morris throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
There's the pass to Cousins. Kennard for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Now, here is Ibaka. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George against Porter. To the right side. Millsap passes to Porter. Jokic inside. Jackson on him. And it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Now here is Ibaka. This is to Jackson. Now here is Ibaka. Outside, George. And it's off from 3-point range.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Clippers trail by 9. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the 3-point shot. Leonard's got 6 points.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Millsap. Now here's Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity. Millsap misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Leonard, that's for 2. Rebound by Murray. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Count that one. 10 points for him.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. George dishes to Jackson. Passes it to Morris. Kicks it to George. Pass to Ibaka.
Well, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Jokic, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
It's Murray against Jackson. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Outside for Murray. The pass to Jokic. Over Ibaka. Another miss by Jokic. Clippers trail by 6. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Murray surveying the D.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Jackson following the score by Jamal Murray. Pass to Morris. George up top. Guarded by Porter. George with the bucket.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And here's George. He's got 6. Here's Leonard. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from George.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Morris drops them both. Clippers trail by 6. Now Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo! That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Beverly with the ball. Passes it to Kennard. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dozier. Barton kicks to McGee. A three from Morris. No good. Shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Kennard's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Nicholas Batum. A three from Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Kennard, the pass to Cousins. Here's Mann. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Bull. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Kennard kicks to Beverly. Pass to Zubac. At the top of the key, Cousins. Beverly for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Morris. Martin from outside. Cousins pulls it in. Clippers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morris finds Barton. Bull with it. That one falls. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Kennard, the pass to Beverly. From deep. Offensive rebound.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. There's the pass to McGee. Here's Dozier, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Jackson against Murray. Outside Porter. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the triple.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to Murray. From the arc. Porter looking it over. And Denver again with the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Ibaka dishes to George. Here's Leonard. And the wide open shot from Morris. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. George with the ball. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint. Outside for Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Dallas Mavericks. CLA is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
A 3 from Porzingis. Rebound by the Nuggets. 3-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Jokic against Porzingis. And again, Denver no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now, Kleba. That 3 off the mark.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Next to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis not thinking twice, saw the gap, got in there, and scores.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Doncic outside. Over Murray. Doncic, no good. Denver in the lead. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. 20 feet out. That shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Lob pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Millsap up top. Double team on Millsap. Here's Jokic. Porzingis with the block. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Hardaway passes to Kleba. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
1:06 left in the first. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The 3 for Doncic.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
They grabbed their own miss. Outside for Murray. Plenty of room to knock down the shots. Murray's got 6 points.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, Jokic being assertive now in the mid-range and has the touch to bury that kind of shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray surveying the D. And the pass to Jokic. This one for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The three for Doncic. Not going to go that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Powell with the steal. It's Redick on the wing. Offline with his 3. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Bull.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Passes it to Marjanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good on the putback. Powell's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Denver passing it around. Dozier kicks to Morris. And the shot is good. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Brunson scanning the floor. For 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Denver shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And the dunk by Bull.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Richardson the bounce pass. And here is Powell. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Morris with the ball. Pass to Dozier. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Dozier passes to McGee, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Powell with the steal. Morris against Brunson. Richardson gets a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Barton kicks to Dozier. Barton passes to Morris. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Dozier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Morris throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's tipped. Stolen by McGee. And now the Nuggets. Fast break for the finish. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from McGee. 30 seconds left in the first half. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's all tied in Denver.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the inside. Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Murray fearless on that drive right there. Not worried at all about the contact.
Doncic against Murray. And Doncic. Here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there. I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
On the wing, Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. For the lead. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray kicks to Millsap. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Powell finds Redick. Powell. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Powell's got his second basket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Poked loose. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And Brunson has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 3. He lobs it up, and Barton throws it down.
How about the lift there from Barton? Knows when to hold him and knows when to fold him.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's stolen by Morris. The pass to McGee. Barton kicks to Morris. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. The Mavericks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Redick. Nails the 16-footer. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And JJ showing off a little bit of the in-between game. Redick exploiting the gaps in the defense on that possession.
It's Barton on the wing. That one goes in. Barton's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson outside. Redick surveying the D. Kicks it out to Richardson. Clock at 6. Redick passes to Brunson. Off target with his 3. Morris inside for the lead. He doesn't hit that one. The shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Dallas. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, J.J. Redick is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. Redick passes to Marjanovic. Outside, Redick. Now the feed to Powell, and he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Bull. The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on J.J. Redick.
Yeah, Bowl with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Denver calls timeout. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Richardson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Now Morris, stolen by Brunson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Powell trying to free himself up. Brunson, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And stolen by Barton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Porter passes to Jokic. Doncic against Murray. Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Porter. For the 3. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic against Murray. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. To the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
And here is Murray. Feeds to Gordon. Jokic on top. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic against Murray. Kleba lays it up off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that
one. Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. Porter at the elbow. Denver needs to get off the shot. Kept alive. Nice D from Porzingis.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Porter against Doncic. Shoots the 3. Denver grabs the miss. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Gordon finds Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic inside. Guarded by Porzingis. Jokic, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots. or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
For three, Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard way outside. Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yep, that one goes in there. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post? But that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Now here's Murray. Right wing. Jokic kicks to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here's Murray. Barton outside. The pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Three-pointer. Barton. The shot. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And it's Lillard missing. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Passes to McCollum. The three. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jokic. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by McCollum.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Murray surveying the D. Porter at the elbow. Down low. Here's Millsap. That one doesn't go. Good D by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers.
And Jusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic for, hey, bro, he had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Nurkic misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And finished off by Porter.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Denver in the lead. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Now Morris. There's the lob to the hoop. Gordon, the pass to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good from McGee.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lillard against Morris. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Here's Dozier. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Pass to Gordon. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Covington down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. It's Powell on the wing. Over Gordon, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead, up 4. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability his positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Denver, Aaron Gordon out there at Bowl. Then there's Monte Morris, and there's JaVale McGee, and it's Dozier in at the two-guard spot. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Simons surveying the D. Feeds to Cantor. The three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon inside. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Bull. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Moves back up, and good that time. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
McCollum finds Powell. Lillard from outside. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Barton. Outside for Murray. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. A 3 off the inbound. Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 5.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
Barton the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And Covington sends it back. And here is Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to McCollum. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Millsap, here we go. Barton passes to Jokic. For 3, Murray. Rebound by Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The finish. And Jokic throws it down.
We've gotten used to Millsap's elite level defending, and there it was on display again. The steal leading to the fast break. Whether he's in the passing lanes or on the ball, he is a problem for the opposing offense.
And so here's Portland. The 3 from McCollum.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc, and they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
The putback, Jokic on the follow. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
But they get it back. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's Porter outside. That shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And stolen by Murray. And even 3-on-3 break. A 3-ball. Porter, no luck. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Nurkic, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Murray against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Jokic, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Covington finds McCollum. No good on the 3. The Nuggets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Murray. And Covington sends it back. Fast break, here they come. Powell, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range. Denver leading by 9. Stolen by McCollum. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Porter dishes to Millsap. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Nurkic kicks to Covington. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jokic passes to Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Lillard wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
A pass to Simons. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And here they go. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Dozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Anthony. Jones, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Jones. Inside, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Passes it to Gordon. Now, here's Bull, covered by Anthony. Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Simons, the pass to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-6 run. Jokic kicks to Dozier. Jokic trying to free himself up. Rebound by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 17.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Gordon, the pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Bounce pass, Gordon. Off the left rim and out. And for Portland, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Anthony, no one around. No good with the triple. Morris looking over the floor. Jokic kicks to Morris. No good on the triple. And so it's Denver riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensive. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got JaVale McGee, Aaron Gordon out there at Bull. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the three off target. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. On the wing, Gordon. From downtown. Pass to Bull. Dishes it to Morris. On the wing, Morris. Another shot. 3 on the clock. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Simons. Misses the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Gordon against Jones. There's the feed to McGee. That's a 2 from Gordon. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
The shot's good from Cantor.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Morris with the ball. Pass to Gordon from deep three-point range, and Cantor pulls it down. And Jones with the stuff.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Now, here is Morris. At the elbow, Bowl. And the dunk by Bowl.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. It's Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Back to Powell. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Nurkic with the steal. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Porter kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic. And it's Jokic missing. Trailblazers trail by 18. And the basket by McCollum.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of danger.
Murray against Lillard. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
For three, Murray, and again Denver with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And again, Portland running the court in transition. The three from McCollum sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display for McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
Now Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bright lights and tall buildings of down. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Now here's Porter. Murray outside. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
And it's Jokic missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Leonard, no luck. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. And there's the pass to Millsap. A floater, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
A nice little floater there over the top. Millsap doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Morris. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Millsap passes to Murray. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Good.
And the defense has to play up on him. Millsap too good to just let him catch and fire.
Outside Jackson. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Step back shot. And it's Jokic missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Count that one.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
Murray against Jackson. Murray kicks to Jokic. And that one goes long. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Jackson finds Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Jackson up top. Millsap covering. Morris. And no good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Murray. Millsap. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got 6.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Porter against George. Zubats kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Zubats. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Murray against Jackson. Steps back and shoots. Murray, good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And a deep 3 from George. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Gordon finds Jokic. Murray against Jackson. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
So both teams making some changes here. Nuggets trail. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris against Beverly. Morris right side. And it goes down 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Beverly. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Bol. Bill Barton is out there with Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. At the elbow, Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Morris passes to Bol with the shot. And again, it's Denver.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. And Beverly kicks to Kennard. Pass to Mann. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Kennard. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Dozier. The kick out to Barton. Morris inside, defended by Beverly, and there it is for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Fires the three. Rebounded by McGee.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him.
Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Yes.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Kennard for three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Beverly dishes to Cousins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Finishing through contact, DeMarcus, one of the best at it, has the natural power and excellent body control.
Morris kicks to Barton. Dishes to McGee. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clippers trail by 6.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Back to Barton. At the elbow, Bowl. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Ibaka. 51 seconds left to play in the first half.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The rebound by Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. It's a hand on it. Cousins on the follow.
One thing about DeMarcus, he's got an edge to him, and a lot of the time, it works to his advantage.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morris looking over the floor. Over Beverly. Offensive rebound. McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. George with the ball. 5 points in the game. Zubac kicks to George. His three-pointers off the mark. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you, and time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Morris. Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Nuggets leading by 5. Lob pass to Gordon. He gets hauled in by Paul George.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Zubac. Morris inside. Millsap's there. Gordon with it. Leonard picks him up, and that one drops for him. Jokic has got his first points of the game.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Jokic against George. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George, no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. To the paint. Back to George. From the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's Murray. Right side, Porter. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And it's Leonard missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lets the 3 fly. Murray, no good. Clippers trail by 10. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 now. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Jokic, no good.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 13. Nobody near Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Gordon missing. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Morris. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Murray outside. Count it. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Porter outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Porter, no luck.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that one's good, Leonard.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Murray against Jackson. Murray surveying the D. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And a deep 3 from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Murray against Jackson. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Clippers trail by 9. On the wing, Morris. Millsap with the steal. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Denver with the ball. Now Murray. Down low. Millsap kicks to Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Millsap. 14 feet away. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson, the shot's good on the assist by George.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Jackson against Murray. Now the pass to Millsap. On the wing, Porter. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Porter against Leonard. Millsap trying to get open. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers trail by 7. From deep 3-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. Millsap left side. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Millsap.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
And here's Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Jackson against Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. The second chance effort. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Morris against Jackson. Pass to Dozier. Pass to Barton. Excellent D there from Jordan. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Barton outside. And here is Morris. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Richardson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Porzingis. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleba in at the 3, the small forward. Richardson the pass to Kleba. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Doncic. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Outside Porter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Murray kicks to Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
And here's Porter after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Murray against Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porter in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Doncic looking it over. Richardson outside. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Richardson. Kleba, the pass to Powell. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Floats it up for Jokic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Fires from deep. Powell kicks to Doncic. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. One-on-one fast break. Doncic against Porter. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. To end the drought. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
It's Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The long distance three is buried. 8 points for him.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Denver.
Murray with it. He's got 5. Oh, Porter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
The three for Doncic. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Powell. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the 3 slot.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
The 3 for Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 11. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Denver has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Morris.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Doncic. From deep 3-point range. Can't hit that one. And it's Denver the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleba. J.J. Redick's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Barton outside. There's the pass to Dozier. Knocks it loose. Morris dishes to Bull. Pass to McGee. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
Redick for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Reddick against Barton. McGee in the high post. Over to the wing. Here's Dozier. No points in the game yet for him. Morris into the lane. And Morris throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Outside for Reddick. Paulie Stein passes to Reddick. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Fast break, Dallas. Here's Reddick. Finished off the break. Reddick's got his first bucket in this one.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A three from Morris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Brunson, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. And a wide open look for Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The shot by Reddick, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Outside Porter. Over Richardson. Murray surveying the D. It's Porter outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. What a start for Michael Porter. He had 9 points and 1 rebound. And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 3. And that one is good. Jokic has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nuggets. Doncic kicks to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Not much the defense could do there with Richardson bouncing like that.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Doncic with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5, and that one's good. Millsap.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Doncic against Murray. The putback, and Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 16 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Murray against Doncic. Passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Jokic. Millsap passes to Gordon. Doncic against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Doncic outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Porter.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target from outside. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Bart now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Brunson. There's the dish to Powell. Nice move. Here's Marjanovic. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets leading by 9. Morris outside. Here's Bol. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Redick, no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, sprinting up the court aggressively, Barton seizing any opportunity to get scores in these situations.
Redick with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Morris against Brunson. Morris into the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 11. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Murray kicks to Barton. Outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, I have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive.
Barton against Redick. From deep. Another three for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's Jokic missing. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside, Redick. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
Murray left side. Good on the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Redick against Barton. Redick surveying the D. Finney Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of passing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Zinkis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Richardson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic missing. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The kick out to Porter. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Murray finds Jokic. It counts.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Now Murray. Outside Porter. The tray. They get the rebound. Outside for Murray. Gordon the pass to Porter. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Murray outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and it's clear he's got the entire package, a full repertoire, especially.
Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lillard against Murray. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Man, I didn't know he could get up like that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing two-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Porter. Barton in the corner. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Murray, good.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Porter against Powell. Floats it up there for Nurkic. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And the pass to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Morris dishes the Bol. Back to Morris. Pass to McGee. Deflects the pass. Anthony finds Jones. Portland moving the ball over. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Morris passes to Gordon. Now Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Stolen by McGee. Bol with it. Anthony on him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Simons. Connects from three-point range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dozier passes to Gordon. Here's Dozier. Back to Gordon. He kicks the Bol. Just 5 on the clock. McGee trying to break free. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Bol.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland.
I think it comes from the...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Dozier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Jones against Gordon. Here's Kanter. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Bull, that's good. Bulls got the lead up to 1 now for Denver. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gordon kicks to Bull. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Dozier. On the wing, Morris. He feeds it to Bull. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. They get a hand on it. Here's Simons. Lets it go with a 3. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Pass to Dozier. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony nowhere around. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
1:43 left here in the second. Here's Dozier. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Lillard against Murray. 59 seconds left in the first half. Barton dishes to Murray. trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Millsap.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Lillard against Murray. Oh, that was huge!
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Murray with it. He's got 6. Barton finds Millsap. Back to Barton. Murray outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
So I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And it's Lillard missing. Launches a 3. Here's Jokic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. Pretty much ready to shoot.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And stolen by Lillard. A 3 from McCollum. That shot off the mark. Barton with some nice D. And there's the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Lillard against Murray. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one. You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Murray penetrating. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Jokic likes physical play. He embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Millsap with it. Now Covington defending. Deep two from Murray. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. But they recover it. And McGee kicks to Dozier. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. This one for 3. And another miss by Denver. Portland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Well, CJ, as soon as he gets a step on you, you're pretty much done. Aggressive right there in transition.
1:12 left to play in the third. Morris passes to Dozier. Tipped away. Stolen by McCollum. Oh, Covington in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop. Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
And here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. As to McGee. Gordon inside. Fouls there. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Kicks it out to Covington. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Now, here is Morris. To the middle. Here's Bull, and the layup falls. Bull's got 8 points.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Oh, Covington in position. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Hollis-Jefferson passes to Simons. Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dozier, covered by Hollis-Jefferson. Dozier kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Dozier. Offline with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Bull pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murray outside. Jokic inside. He's covered by Kanter. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Jokic, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you have to think, if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Murray for three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hollis Jefferson, the second chance points on the tip in. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for the Nuggets. Rivers comes in for Barton. On defense, Portland, 9-point game. Murray surveying the D. Jokic passes to Murray. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Murray outside. Feeds it to Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Right side, Covington. And the 3 off target. Nuggets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Murray right now just on a roll, scoring at will on the offensive end.
Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to Rivers. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Denver.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jamal Murray.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Murray dishes to Millsap. Here's Rivers. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The pass to Nurkic. Lillard from outside. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A 3 from McCollum. Denver grabs the miss. Now Murray. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think